Backgammon, one of the oldest games we've got. People have been playing it for centuries. Even monkeys playing it. It even survived shipwrecks. They pulled a board out of the Vasa warship from 1628, 400 years old, and still recognizable. Of course, there are already incredible modern luxury sets. They cost thousands, and honestly, they deserve it. But they are so out of my reach, so I want to build one myself. How much would mine be worth, and how long could it last? Let's find out. Everything begins in our workshop in Vietnam. First, we use a saw to cut the wood into pieces with the right size for the making process. Then, the craftsman carefully measures each piece and adjusts the saw very precisely. Every piece of wood is cut twice, with sharp and clean lines. Even the smallest mistake here would mean the pieces will not fit well together. The craftsman uses the saw to cut the ends of the wood at an angle. We use walnut wood because it is strong, beautiful, and lasts for many years. The wood has a rich color and natural patterns that make every backgammon board unique. At this stage, the craftsman drills precise holes in the angled wood pieces to fit the magnets. Each wood piece gets 2 magnets, one at each end. After placing the magnets into the holes, glue is added around them to hold them firmly. The craftsman sprays special glue on the cut ends, then joins the wood pieces together. Next, they place a green board inside the wooden frame and use a rubber edge to hold the sides firmly and neatly. When sawdust mixed with glue is added into the joints, it creates a strong bond and smooth. Perfect finish. At this stage, the craftsman works on the box lid. They measure and divide the lid into 4 triangular sections. Then, the 4 triangular wood pieces are cut, and their edges are sanded smooth with a sanding machine. Next, the craftsman carefully sprays glue on the contact surfaces and attaches each triangle to the right position on the lid. After gluing the parts, the lid is passed through a machine to grind and smooth the whole surface, making it even and smooth. Then the craftsman uses a saw to cut the 2 long edges. Fixes the lid so they can cut the 2 shorter edges. Finally, the triangular face is carefully adjusted and cut smaller than the green board underneath. After the box frame has dried, the craftsman sprays glue into the grooves inside the frame, then puts the lid on top. To make sure the lid fits tightly without any gaps, they use 2 small wood sticks to press and hold the sides in place. The second wooden frame is sprayed with glue into the grooves. Then the green board is placed inside the frame to make the bottom. Glue is sprayed onto the surface of the green board, and a wooden panel the same color as the frame is placed on top to create a smooth outer surface. Then sawdust mixed with glue is used to fill the 4 corners and close the gaps. Finally, the bottom part without the wood panel is placed on the lid to measure and check the fit between the 2 parts. Both boxes are put into a machine to grind and smooth their surfaces, making them flat and even. Next, the 2 boxes are placed side by side and fixed on the table. The craftsman places the hinge template on the surface to mark the positions, then uses a machine to make holes for the hinges. After that, the craftsman sands the surface smooth and attaches the two hinges in the holes, adding small pins to hold them in place. When finished, the box is opened and closed to check the strength and make sure the hinges work smoothly. After the assembly is complete, the box is ground to make all edges even. Then the craftsman uses a sanding machine to smooth the edges, creating a soft surface. Next, the craftsman uses a sponge to soak up wood oil and gently applies it evenly on all sides of the box. This oil layer helps protect the wood from the environment, while also bringing out the natural grain and adding a beautiful shine to the product. The craftsman uses a machine to cut the leather into triangle shapes. They flip over the darker side and glue paper on it. Then arrange the pieces in an alternating light and dark color pattern. They fix the darker pieces in place. Apply strong glue on the lighter pieces and a thin wooden board. Press the glued sides together and roll evenly. The craftsman uses a special tool to press the edges firmly, preventing peeling or gaps. Then, they roll a roller repeatedly over the surface to make sure the glue sticks well and the surface is even. The craftsman evenly spreads glue on the green wooden board. Then sticks the leather inside the box. Next, they use a pressing tool and a roller to smooth and firmly attach the leather. 4 wooden strips are glued at the 4 corners and pressed tightly to secure them. Finally, the brand name is stamped onto the box, completing the product. The finished wooden box has a smooth surface with natural, prominent wood grain. The corners and edges are carefully crafted, giving a solid and refined feeling. The metal game pieces are covered with black and white leather to easily tell the two sides apart. Then the craftsman carefully presses the surface, using a tool to make the glue stick, firmly ensuring the leather does not peel and is spread evenly.
So in the end, this backgammon set cost me about $400 between the wood, the leather, the metal pieces, the hours of work. That's what it came out to. And honestly, it looks good. It still feels premium. The leather's soft, the metal has that weight, and the snap when the box closes is just satisfying.
We even make it in colors: red, black, and white, orange, black, and white.
Hopefully, all these can last for 100 years.
Let's see.